Hey, Gold Diggers, Leigh Ann here, and I am one of the coaches here in Gold Digger World, and I am going to share with you today some strategies that we use with our gold diggers in our community. So get ready to get lit in your business. Woo, woo. All right, so today we're going to talk about words. Yes, words. Like what, Leigh Ann? What about words? Words are so powerful, and it's so important that we understand that and we monitor how we talk to not only others, but to ourselves. You know, do you remember that, was it like a nursery rhyme? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. And while words cannot physically hurt you, they do take a toll on us mentally. I mean, and the mental and physical, they're all connected, right? Just like the subconscious and unconscious minds. Like it is so important that we surround ourselves with the things that we want to become and want to attain to, right? That's why we always talk about how important it is to surround ourselves with people that are uplifting, that are positive, that root for us, that cheer us on, because we need that in our lives so that we can continue to level up. So today we're going to talk about I'm going to give you 10 words or phrases that I want you to replace as soon as possible. And when I say as soon as possible, I mean today. And I'm going to tell you what you can replace them with, okay? And let me just tell a little story first. Does anyone remember, or does anyone grew up in the whole 90s grunge when that was just huge? You know, everyone's talking about it, that was the era that I grew up in high school and things, was the 90s grunge, right? And, you know, I still love listening to those songs, listening to them on the radio. But as I myself began working on my mindset, being a little bit more aware of how I was talking to myself and to others, I'd hear that, old school song on the radio. I start to turn it up and start singing along. You know what I'm talking about. Nirvana, Radiohead, Garbage. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And I'd start singing the lyrics, and then I would stop because a lot of those lyrics, it was kind of negative. It was negative. And of course, the music was wonderful, right? And you're probably thinking, Leigh Ann, it's just lyrics. Like, what does that mean? It's a good song. But I'm telling you, saying some of those negative phrases, negative words out loud, like they do damage to you, okay, internally, and how you go by your day, your day to day. And I'm going to give you these 10 examples of what I want you to replace with. So are y'all ready? Okay, so here's number one word I want you to replace, okay? So frustrated. How many of y'all say frustrated? So instead of saying I am frustrated with, what I'm trying to learn, what I am doing, I don't understand it, it's so frustrating. I want you to say fascinated. Replace frustrated with fascinated. I'm fascinated with what I am learning. I am fascinated by how I'm going to achieve this, okay? That is a very important word, all right? So change frustrated to fascinated. Number 2, I'm scared. I'm scared. Now, let me tell you, scared and excitement has like the same energy, that same feeling. It's just how you're perceiving it, okay? So I want you to change the word I'm scared to I'm excited. I'm excited. Because again, that's the same feeling, that same adrenaline. And it's just how you are taking it and perceiving it and putting it out into the world. So instead of I'm scared, I'm excited, baby. Yeah. All right. Number 3, I can't. I can't do this. I can't. It's too hard. I can't do it. Whew, this is a big one with my kids. I'm always telling them, oh, yes, you can. So instead of saying, I can't, I want you to say, I will. I will do this. I will. Go from I can't to I will. Okay? Okay, number 4. I'll try. I'll try. Now, that may not seem so bad. It's like, what? I'm trying. What's wrong with trying? The thing is, that word can actually hold us back because you're like, well, I'm trying to do it, but just can't do it. You see how that revolves, how that, snowballs into this like cycle of not being able to do something. So instead of saying, I'll try, say, I am. I am doing it. I am getting it done. Okay? I mean, where are my Star Wars fans out there? Yoda didn't say, he says there is no try, only do. So I am, or I do. I am going to do it. Okay? We're not going to try anything. We're doing it. If we have a goal we want to accomplish, if there's something we want out of life, then do it. Don't try, do it. Okay? All right. Number 5. Here we go. No one will listen to me. Who am I to say anything? And who am I for people to listen to? Anyone ever say that? So instead of saying that, I want you to say or think, someone needs to hear my story. Someone needs to hear my story. Because even if it's just one person that you affect, that you change their life, isn't that worth it? Yeah, of course it is. So instead of thinking, oh, no one will listen to me, I'm not an influencer, I don't really have that authority. I want you to say, someone needs to hear my story, because they do. They do. You change one life, that's all you need. That is a legacy when you've changed one life. Okay? All right. Number 6. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how it works. I don't know if that's for me. All right. Instead, I want you to say, I'm learning. I'm learning how to do it. I'm learning how to figure it out. Okay. Don't say, I don't know. Say, I'm learning how to do it. Okay. All right. Number 7. Now, this one is a powerful one. It's something that I learned kind of early on that is a very powerful negative word, and it would stop me in my tracks. It literally would paralyze me from taking action. And I bet you this affects a lot of you too, okay? So number 7 is overwhelmed. It's the O word, overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. It's too much. How many of y'all feel that way? The thing with overwhelmed is that it becomes a block, because you feel like there's just so much on top of you, right? So it becomes this block, and you keep saying that word. I don't even like saying that word. I'm just doing it for y'all. But you keep saying that word, it becomes a block, and then you don't take action. It just paralyzes you. It stops you in your tracks. You end up not doing anything. And again, that keeps you further and further from your goals. So instead of saying, I'm overwhelmed, ooh, I don't like that word, say, I'm overcoming. Replace overwhelm with overcoming. I'm overcoming this. I love that. So that's a good O word, okay? All right. So number 8. I'm not confident in that. How many of y'all can relate to that? Ooh, I don't have the confidence to do that. I'm not confident in that. Instead of saying I'm not confident, I want you to say I'm gaining confidence every single day. I'm gaining confidence every single day. Because again, it's what you're telling yourself. It's that story you're telling yourself. Because you can continue to tell yourself all these negative things, and I can't do it. It's not what I'm used to. Then there won't be any growth. Okay. So even if you don't quite believe it yet, you will. When you keep telling yourself that you are gaining confidence, you're learning it, you're doing it, and you surround yourselves with others that are telling you that also, like we do here at Gold Digger headquarters, then you are going to start taking that forward progressive action, and you're going to see results. So it just excites me when, when we talk about this, because these little tweaks are so powerful. Okay. Number nine. All right. I'm not techie. I'm not techie. Y'all, this was something that I totally could relate to, because again, another thing that would paralyze me from moving forward. Well, I can't figure that tech part out. And then, by the time you start to try to learn it, and, you talk yourself out of doing it and blocking yourself. Okay. So instead of saying, I'm not techie, say, I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out. And you will figure it out. I will figure it out. Whether you just take your time and, Google it, right? Dr. Google there, Mr. Google. Or you can pay someone, pay someone so you don't have to deal with the stress. Don't have to worry about it. Just figure it out how you're going to get through it. Okay. So instead of I'm not techie, I will figure it out. And then number 10. All right, here we go. Well, that's the story of my life. This always happens to me. I'm not surprised. Instead of saying that and repeating that narrative to yourself when something bad happens to you or something doesn't go your way, I want you to say, I'm changing my story. I'm changing my story. That in itself is so powerful, because we can change our story. It doesn't matter what our parents, our grandparents did. It doesn't matter what our friends or family are saying that we're, currently surrounding ourselves. It doesn't matter what we've done in the past. It's what we can do now. We can change our story, change our family tree. I'm telling you, these are very powerful. And I know that some of these may seem like little tweaks, very simple. Like, is that really going to make a difference? Yes, it is. And making these small tweaks, and even maybe changing that radio station when you hear that negative song, even though it's, an awesome beat. Okay. These little small changes are going to affect your life on a day-to-day basis. And it's going to build on each other, because like I said, like with the radio and the grunge music, I would just start dancing. But then I felt bad, saying, because I didn't want to say it out loud, because I don't want to repeat that narrative to myself. Okay. So my question to you today is, what words are you going to replace today? Start right now. And I'm going to leave you with this quote. Okay. This quote by Mahatma Gandhi is very powerful. And I saw this quote many, many years ago. Actually gave a picture frame to my sister when she was graduating, because I wanted to share, with my loved ones, it's very important what you do day to day. Okay. So here's this quote by Mahatma Gandhi. Your thoughts become your words. Your words become your actions. Your actions become your habits. Your habits become your values, and your values become your destiny. So while you may feel, oh, well, they're just words, they're just lyrics, it's just this, it's just that, those words can determine your destiny. I know, pretty powerful, right? So I want you to start now. Share with us at Gold Digger World what words you are replacing today. And if you have some other ones you want to share with us, we would love to know about that. Let us know how you like this training. I'm so happy that I could be here with y'all today. So as Kimberly says, until next time, get lit in your business and set your soul on fire. See y'all soon.